So in this tutorial, we are going to be making the Tic Tac Toe board. So the first thing we need to do is create a new file. This file will be cut out on the XS Tech CNC routers. So this is going to be a single-sided job. We want our dimensions to be 3.5 by 3.5 by 0.75. Okay, that's the stock that you're going to be cutting from. We want it in inches. The Z position will be material surface. XY datum will be the lower left. Make sure there is no offset selected and no offset values. And go ahead and hit OK. So this is our piece of wood that we'll be cutting out on. Next, we want to bring in our DXF file that you downloaded from Google Classroom. So we're going to go to Import Vectors. I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to pick the Tic Tac Toe in and hit OK. All right, so there is our Tic Tac Toe pattern. We need to center this on our page. For that, we are going to go to Transform Objects and then Align Selected Objects. There we will select this Align to Material Center. That will center it on our piece of wood. All right, so we are done with this tab over here, so we can hit Close, and then I'm going to minimize this because I no longer need the Draw tab. I'm going to go over to my Toolpaths tab, okay, and lock that in on my page by hitting Pin. Now we're going to be taking a 4mm end mill and making these lines first. So what we're going to do is Profile Toolpath. We want our cut depth to be, 0.05 is a good number. 0.1 would be okay. We just want this to be seen. We don't want it to actually be a deep pocket. So I'm going to go to select my tool now. And I want to use the 4mm end mill. So select 4mm. This should be your numbers for spindle speed, 18,000. Feed units are in inches per minute. Make sure that is inches per minute. And then 60 is a good number for the feed rate, and 40 is okay for plunge. Let's go ahead and hit select. Now we want to select here number of passes. We're going to do one pass. So change this to 1. Make sure you hit set passes, then OK. So lock it in. Then we want to be on the line, not outside or left, so on the line. And then I'm going to select the lines. So make sure you hold Shift so you can select multiple lines. Okay, and that's it. Let's go down and hit Calculate. Okay, so if I hit Play to preview, it's going to cut those out. That's what my board is going to look like. Hit Close. I'm going to go back now and to my 2D view. Okay, and I like to have this kind of toggled so I can see both. Okay, so now I want to drill these holes out. So I'm going to select these holes. Again, holding Shift. Okay, now I'm going to go to the Pocket toolpath. So go to Pocket. The cut depth for this is we want to go a little bit deeper. Our material is 0.75. So let's go 0.65. That's going to give us a pretty deep hole, but not puncture through the bottom. Again, we're going to have the 4mm. So when it has a tool here, I would hit remove and then select. That way it removes that tool. And then we're going to go to the 4mm end mill. Again, these numbers should be the same. Hit select. Okay, so now it says number of passes. It said 7. That's fine. If this takes a little bit longer, we're only doing 9 holes. So 7's a good safe amount of material to clear at once. We can hit calculate and then preview. We can see here now we have our holes. Okay, so that's it for programming. Let's hit close. Now I want to select both toolpaths. So I'm going to select the toolpath. We'll select both of those. I'm going to go to my save toolpath file. Okay, and I want to make sure that I'm using the Path Pilot inch toolpath and hit save. Okay, you're going to be saving this to a USB. So I'm just going to save mine in my downloads right now because I don't have a USB in the computer. So I'm just going to call it Tic Tac Toe, and then I'll save it to my USB in a minute. So go ahead and hit save. Then you also want to save this so we can edit it later. So we're going to go up here to File, and it's Save As. And I'm going to put mine in my CNC folder. Okay, so that's in my documents. I'm just going to make a new folder and call it Tic Tac Toe. I click there, and I want this to be file name Tic Tac Toe, and then your file type is Aspire. Okay, so make sure you select that folder and hit save. Now I can come edit that if I need to. All right, hit close. Now we're ready to go cut this part out.